welcome back to yet another dazzling episode of The Dazzled with me, Zora Amin. Mark my words when I say this, it literally cannot get bigger than this. When stars dazzle, they dazzle right here on our show, Bedazzle. The Dabang Reloaded team arrived at the expo site on such a short notice, but बस आके इन्होंने स्टेज पे जो आग लगाई है ना, उफ! Sonakshi, Disha Patni, Pooja Hegde, Manish Paul, Ayush Sharma, Guru Randhawa, and above all, the numero uno Khan, सबका भाई और हमारी जान, सलमान खान.
मेरा ख्वाब मेरे ख्यालों की रानी, किसी दिन बनेगी हमारी कहानी.
What's up guys, make some noise. This is the rap in my voice. Sure मचाओ, don't show voice. Manish Paul है आपकी joy.
पहली पहली बार जब प्यार किसी से होता है ये हाल जब प्यार किसी से होता है.
So we caught up with the reigning Nightingale of India ahead of her concert. Her 20-year journey with the Indian cinema, let's find out from her.
शाम तेरा आलम शब गुजरी ते जग सोया नी मैं जगिया रमीदानम कभी लगी मिली नहीं तुमसे मैं ख्वाबों में भी कभी लगे कहीं तो है रिश्ता कोई कभी लगी छू तुम्हें अपने चोरी नहीं तीयामो तारे गिनूं तेरे लिए तीयामो सारे चुनूं तेरे लिए ख्वाब सारे बुनूं तेरे लिए.
एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं and we'll be back with more. I'm pretty sure you want to know how to eat fewer calories without craving for more. Our expert Vidya will tell you more.
Hello everyone. So the last few weeks I've been talking to you about how to use the power of your mind to reduce weight. The next 4 weeks, I'm going to take you on a journey with some experts who are going to share some insights on how to reduce weight. Our first guest is Prerna Gupta. She has a BSc in nutrition and a master's in dietetics and food service management. She has over 8 years experience in various hospitals and wellness centers across India and Dubai. Welcome Prerna to Bedazzled.
Thanks Vidya for inviting me here.
As you know already, I work with clients where I help them to reduce weight using the power of the mind. But from my own experience, I know that it's very important to eat healthy to keep the weight forever. So we would love to hear from you some insights on how important it is to eat healthy.
Eating healthy is very important, especially for the weight loss patients, because they are Googling it, they are reading the new type of diets like keto diets, Atkins diets, low carb diet. There are so many diets nowadays. They just find it and they start following those. They may lose weight with those diets, but the problem is with these diets, they lose essential nutrient as well,
Right.
which leads them other conditions like they feel like hair fall or maybe some dull skin, constipation, and many more, like small things they are finding out with these type of diet. Because you cannot follow kind of keto diet like a fried foods every time, and it's not a long lasting one as well, because you may follow the diet for a 1 month, 2 months, afterwards you cannot follow this type of diet for a whole life.
So we discussed about eating healthy, right? When you talk about eating healthy, it also comes to the mind, like there are some superfoods and those kind of healthy foods. But what is the amount of food that we have to eat? Because sometimes people think, okay, I can eat almonds. That means like I can't eat almonds all my, the whole day eating only that.
Exactly, true. So this is very good to know about the healthy foods and superfoods for yourself. But of course, along with that, you should know the quantity, the portion of that size. Like if you are having almonds, so it should be 4 to 5 or maximum 6 pieces. And also the quantities depend on the every individual.
Right.
Because every individual requirement is different. Male requirement is different, female requirement is different. Quantities always depend on their requirements.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's where the one size fits all doesn't work, right?
Exactly, very true.
Because before, I remember even some of my clients who have come to me, they have tried all these kind of diets, and it's, for example, if you're an Indian, you're used to certain kind of food, like you're okay with that.
Yeah.
If you suddenly ask them to move to only salads, it
they
doesn't
cannot
really work with
opt
them.
it off. Especially Indians, we love to eat cooked food. If you will give us salad, so they can't live on the salad for a long time, maybe for a couple of days or weeks, but not more than that.
Absolutely agree. Yeah, I think that you raised a very important question, because I think food is also very cultural, right? Like when we are, and that comes from an RTP perspective, I can agree very well, because what we are used to when we are a child, what food we are used to, that's what for the mind that's familiar.
Yes.
So the mind actually accepts that food, though sometimes it may not be good for us, but the mind likes that food and actually digests the food pretty well.
Yes.
So I want to know more about what do you do when a client comes into your office, and how do you manage the weight reduction for them?
So when clients comes to us, first we will check their body composition. So we check how much fat they are having inside the body, how much muscles they are having, and where the fat has accumulated, maybe on the belly area, maybe on the thighs, maybe on the arms area. So we need to know very well where the fats are accumulated. And then we are checking their blood test reports if they have done. If not, we suggest them to do the blood test like a vitamin or diabetes profile, thyroid profile, just to make sure they don't have any deranged parameter.
Right.
And if they have, so we can correct it with the foods. As well as we do DNA test.
Okay, that's
because
interesting.
every person has a different gene. So maybe carbohydrate suits to me, but not for you as per your genetic.
Absolutely.
So we club all these details and we plan a meal for the clients, and then we provide them, we make them understand how much portion and what they need to eat. Let's say, I'll give you one example. Let's say in the morning breakfast, I gave dosa. So dosa should be 50 gram and 1 medium size. So they will be aware, okay 50 gram, they don't have a headache to measure it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a medium size. So they know the medium size.
Right.
So that's why we gave the both quantity. It's very customized plans, so patient can follow easily, because maybe you don't like cucumber and I do prescribe you cucumber, you will not eat. Maybe one day you pushed yourself on two, but later no. So it's very customized based plan.
I really like the approach, because from what I've heard here from you is that it's a very scientific approach, right? Because generally when we talk about going to a nutritionist, we think about like, okay, they're just going to give us a meal plan, some foods that I don't really like and I'm forced to eat.
Yes.
But from what I hear, I think this kind of again works very well with what I do, because the mind understands when there is logic.
Yes.
So when you're doing it scientifically with the blood test and the DNA test, so you actually know what your body requires. Just like a body need analysis is done, and then based on that, a specific meal plan is prepared.
Exactly.
And I think with clients, you'll also get a buy-in here, right? Like, because they are willingly agreeing to the kind of food that you're giving. It's not something you're giving for everybody the same kind of food.
Yes, it's not for the same for everyone. It's every individual is different.
Absolutely.
Every individual choices are different. Some has allergies, some has don't
exactly.
have allergy. So we do prescribe, as per their likes, dislikes.
Great. It's lovely to talk to you and understand all this from a very nutrition perspective. So thanks for sharing all your knowledge with us.
Thank you, Vidya.
So NKD is back with another track. Let's see what she has in store for us this week. Hi guys, welcome back to NKD and we are here to teach you some cool moves. This is NKD Nidhi Kumar Dance here with my amazing students Ayushi and Meera, and today we're going to teach you Ik Bari Aa To Sahi. It's a super fun groovy song. So what are we waiting for? Let's go on to the tutorial. Yeah? Okay. So the first step we start from, so deadly hai walkani, from that part. Yeah? Super easy. Your hands will just go your right hand first. Swing, click, swing, click. Yeah, so first right hand click, left hand click. What are we doing with our body? Swing to the right, hip out, swing to the left, hip out. Same movement we keep, and we go hand and boom, hand and boom. That's it. Just like, oh my god, pankha, bas khatam. Super easy. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Easy. We repeat the same thing 2 times. So how will it look? Let's show them. So 5, 6, 7, go. Sun baby teri deadly hai walkani, tere dhumke bhi karate hai talkani. Repeat. Sun baby teri deadly hai walkani, tere ठुमके भी करते हैं टॉकनी. Now from here, दिल कर ना ना ना, मुझे lyrics इस song के भी नहीं आते, पर मैं आपको फिर भी सिखाऊंगी on beats. So we take our right hand and we tap on our heart. So first we go towards the right, 1, 2, and the same hand stays here, 3, 4. That's it. So we just go right, right, left, left. Easy. So 5, 6, 7, go. दिल कर के ना 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 ना. From here. A to sahi, E. 4 times. This is a groove, okay? So all you have to do is have fun. Just do the calling step and you can go whichever side you want. You can call, you can put your hands up, you can have fun, you can do whatever you want. So add in your creativity, okay? So we go from here. 5, 6, 7, go. Dil kar na 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 na, tu nazare mila to sahi, E. From here, we jump out in second position. So we go Dil diya hai jaan bhi tujhe. And then there are beats behind which we need to catch. So we go chest in, chest in. Super easy. So 5, 6, 7, go. Jump, hit, hit, jump again, hit, hit. So we do this twice. Okay, so first, when we are here, our legs are closed. And now we jump, 5, 6, 7, go. Diya bhi jaan bhi tujhe denge. Dil diya hai jaan bhi tujhe denge. Now from here to Ik Bari. So क्या किया मैंने यहाँ से we just jumped back into first position with our hands open. Easy. Firstly, I just want to tell you all that this is called the first position and this is called the second position when we're dancing. Okay. So now we're in first position. From here we're going to do the hook step of the song. Yeah, you guys ready? So we will move towards the left and you will just groove, 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 groove. That's it. So what are we doing? Slight movements with the hip and your legs are just moving 1, 2, 3, 4. It can be whichever side, does not matter. Okay, so let's go from Dil diya hai jaan bhi tujhe denge, Dil diya hai jaan bhi tujhe denge, to Ik Bari Aa to sahi. Now from here, we just do a swing, cross and open. So what do we do? From here, the same leg movements but only hands will change. तो हमारा hands आएगा बाहर से, cross and open. That's it. As we move to front. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and then we repeat this again 2 times. To sahi.
We repeat 1, 2, 3, 4. On the third time we repeat again 1, 2, 3, 4. From here we go 1, 2, 3, 4 and then we go to sahi just as an end. So from here what do? We step our right leg out, feel with our left hand. That's it. Are you guys ready to do it from the top? Yeah, on counts. Let's hope you all remember and I hope you all are learning properly, yeah, because we are watching you. So let's go from the top. 5, 6, 7, go. सुन बेबी तेरी डडली है बॉकनी, तेरे ढुमके भी करते हैं टॉकनी. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ना 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 ना. तू नजरे मिला तो सही, दिल दिया है जहाँ भी तुझे देंगे, दिल दिया है जहाँ भी तुझे देंगे. तू एक बारी आ तो सही. गो. दिल दिया है जहाँ भी तुझे देंगे, तू एक बारी आ तो सही. रिपीट अगेन. दिल दिया है जहाँ भी तुझे देंगे, तू नजर मिला तो सही, तू एक बारी आ तो सही. And we are done. Let's do it with music.
You, so stay with us. Some big releases in cinemas and some not so big on OTT. Let's find out more from Santosh on Watch Me If You Can.
Watch Me If You Can on Bedazzled with me, Santosh Kumar. कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? Today we're going to be talking about Jhund.
I've been spending some time with these kids and I can see them change.
So what is Jhund? It is based on the real life story of Vijay Barse, who wrote a book called Slum Soccers. He rehabilitated boys from the slum to play football. So Jhund is a film which was completed in 2019, but COVID की वजह से release नहीं हुई. It's finally out in cinemas. It stars my favorite and everybody's favorite, Amitabh Bachchan, playing Vijay once again. So what is the story about? Vijay is a retired football coach who wants to rehabilitate the kids from the slums who are into drugs and petty crime and give them a better life. So he starts coaching them. He invites them to play football. They obviously don't want to play football because none of them are into sports. So what he does is he pays them every day to play football. And one fine day he just runs out of money. So the kids go to him saying that aaj kya hua? Why aren't we playing again? So he says, I don't have money anymore. So they said, don't worry, we'll play for you, because the kids have now got the hang of it. And then they become a national soccer team, and that's what it's an underdog story. But the treatment is what makes it different. Amir Khan burst into tears when he saw the film. He loves it, which is, I don't know if that is a validation at all. But जब वो रोए हैं तब उन्होंने फिल्म की तारीफ की है और वो फिल्में चली हैं अच्छी तरह से. This film Jhund also reunites Akash Tosar and Rinku Rajguru after Sairat, which was also directed by the same person, Nagraj Popat Rao Manjule. Coincidentally, all his films are somewhere linked with casteism in a way, whether it's Fandri or Sairat or even Jhund. It battles with upper and lower classes. It's produced by T-Series. It's out in cinemas. Do give it a watch. This is a must-watch. Jhund is a brilliant film. And watch it for Amitabh Bachchan.
ओ सर ये देखो ये क्या बोल रहा
भारत मतलब
Now we're going to be talking about Disney Hotstar's latest series, Rudra, The Edge of Darkness, Season 1.
कौन हो तुम? ACP रुद्रवीर सिंह.
Ajay Devgan's debut on OTT. It's based on Luther, which was aired on BBC, starring Idris Elba. So it's a psychological thriller, it's a crime drama, and it stars Isha Deol after a long time, Rashi Khanna, Atul Kulkarni, Luke Kenny. Ajay Devgan plays a no-nonsense cop who is trying to track a psychopathic killer, and there are people that help him in mysterious ways. How he solves a crime, whether he solves a crime or not. It's the mental games between the criminal and the cops. It is an edge of the seat thriller. It's called Edge of the Darkness for the reason, obviously. Ajay Devgan is in top form playing Rudra, the no-nonsense cop. It's out on Disney Hotstar. Do give it a watch. I liked it and can't wait for season 2.
अब क्या करोगे रुद्र? तोड़फोड़.
Telugu film release Radhe Shyam is out on cinemas. Film 1 साल पहले complete हो चुकी थी. This was hyped because of Prabhas, who is an overnight star after Bahubali and Bahubali 2. It also stars Pooja Hegde. What is it about? It's about a young dude who is... it's set in Italy, by the way, in the 70s, old Italy. And it is about this dude who's into astrology and palmistry, and he can predict the future. He is the self-proclaimed Nostradamus of India. But itni bekar film hai. The film is awfully slow. There is no chemistry between Pooja Hegde and Prabhas, which is a no-no for a romantic film. It's high on aesthetics, low on content. It's out on cinemas. मत देखिए. OTT पे और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं देखने के लिए.
इतने बड़े भूकंप को जन्म दिया है. जो प्यार जिंदगी दे सकता है, क्या वही प्यार जिंदगी ले भी सकता है? I love you. I love you. I love you.
राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
I'll see you all next week.
We hope you really enjoyed this week's episode because it's time for me to make a move. As always, don't forget to share your valuable feedback on our social media handles. Bedazzled again, same time next week with me, Zora Amin.